Aaron Rodgers finally gets traded. He goes to the New York Jets. Draft pick swap. They also get a second round in the first round. With that being said, man, who won in this trade?
Go. I ain't calling you that. I'm calling you Ricky. You gotta prove it more than just one time. But
I ain't
go
mad
ahead.
at you. I ain't mad at you. Um, Honestly, I gotta say, I don't think nobody lost in this because I think Green Bay getting a lot back, and I think Green Bay is gonna be okay, especially in the division that they're in. Only team I see that's really super and I don't even want to say super tough because they still got to prove it, but I think Detroit's on the rise. Minnesota, I think, is on their way down right now. I think they have to start soon rebuilding. I think Jordan Love in the starts. I think he had a couple starts last year. He got in or something. He did really well. I think he's gonna be okay. And and like I said, they got a lot of capital for A Rod, so I think the Green Bay is gonna be fine. Now onto the Jets side. I mean, the Jets was what? Correct me if I'm wrong. 8-9 last year with terrible quarterback play overall. I mean, Mike White came in spurts and did what he had to do, but I mean, for the most part, they didn't have nothing really serious there, and they got a lot of young talent. Their defense is solid. Um, I think from what I've seen on ESPN, they saying that they think they're fourth in the AFC behind the Bengals, obviously the Chiefs and the Bills. I think they can overtake the Bills if you ask me. I think the Bills are lacking depth at wide receiver. I think their defense was exposed last year once Vaughn got hurt. And I think definitely the Jets have a better defense, and I think the Jets have more weapons. They don't have the ultimate weapon of Stephon Diggs yet. Garrett Wilson's possibly getting there, but he's not no Stephon Diggs yet, so we're not going to disrespect Stephon like that. But I think they have multiple weapons. They added Lazard to the team. That's a good addition that he knows what to do with A-Rod already. Garrett Wilson, Bryce coming back. I think the Jets definitely might move into that third, maybe second spot. I'm gonna leave the champs at number one, the Chiefs for the AFC, but I think they're right there on the cusp of making a possible run in the AFC. They're definitely a contender now, though. So if you ask me, I think no one lost. I don't think Green Bay is gonna stink or nothing. So I think it's just a good even trade for what it was.
I actually agree with you. That was some good analysis. I will say that. Now
You told
I
me to
agree
prepare.
with you, man.
You
Look
told me
at
to
you.
prepare.
Hey, you did your thing, man, for sure, for sure. I agree with everything Ricky just said. Like, I mean, really, he didn't leave nothing, no crumbs on the table for us to even get some of that.
Don't
But I
start
will
with me.
say, overall, I'm definitely interested to see now Green Bay has moved forward with Jordan Love. We're gonna find out if Jordan Love is what they think he is. When coming out of the draft, I know we did the draft special. I didn't like Jordan Love at all, but he got a chance to sit behind Aaron Rodgers for a few years, and now it's his turn. He has to go out there and prove it. And hopefully, Green Bay, they felt good enough to trade Aaron Rodgers. So they didn't ask for Zach Wilson. Let's put that out there. They didn't ask for Zach Wilson. Not to say Zach Wilson should be the starter there. I'm just saying that they didn't ask for him back. So they believe in Jordan Love. And like Ricky said, I think it's an even swap.
Um,
Here, here we go.
at least
Hold on.
somebody,
Go ahead.
um, at least somebody got to be objective on here. It's clearly the New York Jets have won this trade, in my opinion. Um, they're Super Bowl contenders now, man. Um, they drastically improved. That's the position that they needed. They got guys like Garrett Wilson, Brees Hall. You added Adam Lazard. I think they got the best defense in the AFC with, guys like Quinn and Williams, CJ Mosley, Sauce Gardner. They're stacked at defense, man. And what they needed, a quarterback, man. They've never had a quarterback like this type of stature ever, man. The last time we seen a quarterback like this was Joe Namath. And
Yeah,
I mean, Joe Namath wore number 12. Um, Aaron Rodgers wears number 12, but I think he's wearing number 8, even
yeah,
though he did get, you know, um, good graces by Namath to wear number 12. He decided to wear number 8, which was what he wore in college. To me, right now, now that I seen this, is a Super Bowl or bust for the Jets and Aaron Rodgers. Um, because you're not just getting no normal quarterback. I mean, it's not like you're getting Jameis Winston. It's not like you're getting Carson Wentz. You're getting Aaron freaking Rodgers, man. One of the best in the game. Um, this I know Aaron Rodgers has been a disappointment. He had his worst season ever last season. If you look at every category when it comes to Aaron Rodgers, it was bad. He's had meltdown in the playoffs the last 3 seasons. I mean, in the championship game against was it Tampa Bay, in the playoffs against the Niners, then all he had to do last season was win or go home against the Detroit Lions. He couldn't get that done. So that's one thing about Aaron Rodgers, but he got no complaints this year, man. He got the weapons around. He got some young rising stars. He got some he former teammates that he has already built chemistry with. Um, he's going back with an old offensive coordinator also.
Good point.
So everything is lining up for Aaron Rodgers. I don't think he shouldn't have any excuses. As far as the Packers go, they're not Super Bowl contenders no more, man. They're not contenders for the
Now, that's
conference.
a fact.
I want to jump.
They
Let me jump with you real quick, if you don't
Go ahead.
mind. There wasn't Super Bowl contenders last year neither with A-Rod, so I don't think they lost that much.
No, I think
That's a
they were
fact.
some. I know. I think they were contenders last year with the Packers.
He didn't
I
even make the
no no
playoffs.
no no. Yeah, I know that. But as far as going into the season, because he was coming off of an MVP season, and they had a great record the previous season. So going into the season, I had them as Super Bowl contenders. I didn't expect Aaron Rodgers to play like that. I didn't expect the Green Bay Packers to be the team that they were, even though they did kind of get it together towards the end of the season. That wasn't it. You got Jordan Love as your quarterback. Obviously, the Packers were stalling on it because I don't think they believe in Jordan Love like that. Because if they wanted to get if of Aaron Rodgers, they would have got rid of him a long time ago. And obviously, there's certain things that may be in question when it comes to Jordan Love. Now they got to pay for it. Now they got to play that guy. Either he's gonna be the quarterback they expect him to be, or he's just gonna be another disaster like Danny Warfel. But
Mm.
Right.
Bruh,
I see
yo,
what he's doing
I
there.
got hella
what am I
rebuttals
doing?
for you, bruh.
What
Let
am
me
I doing? I'm not doing nothing. I'm just
can
giving my.
I can
Go ahead.
rebuttal two of them things you said real quick. So you said they had good records leading into last year. Factual. They definitely did. But you also forgot to put in that they lost the best receiver in the NFL going into last year.
Yep.
And that's why I
Right.
didn't have them as a Super Bowl contender going into that year. One thing about A-Rod, he's always had a number one receiver that he felt comfortable with, from Donald Driver to what's my guy name, the Caucasian kid, Nelson, Jordy Nelson. And then they went over
Uh-huh.
to Devontae Adams. He's always had that. He didn't have that last year. He didn't have that stamp last year. That's number one. And number two, you said if they really wanted Jordan Love, they would have started him. When they drafted Jordan Love, he was never drafted. He wasn't drafted to start that year. He was drafted to follow up behind A-Rod, and then A-Rod won back-to-back MVPs. You cannot kick someone to the curb on an MVP coming off an MVP season. This was the perfect time when A-Rod had a down season to put Jordan Love in there now, because now it's not as much pressure to come behind the MVP from the year before.
Yeah, man. I mean,
I
I'm with y'all.
I don't
Everything he
think.
just said. In Jets history, bro, I saw this crazy stat where the Jets have one quarterback that threw over 30 touchdowns in a season, which was Ryan Fitzpatrick, I think in 2014 or 2015. One time in the history of their organization.
That's
So
crazy.
you bring in Aaron Rodgers, who's had, what, like 8, I think? I mean, that's just crazy. Like, you have to make that deal. You have to make that
Yeah.
deal if you're the Jets, and Green Bay has to make that deal because Ricky just said it. You lost Devontae Adams. You didn't pay him. You wasn't gonna win the Super Bowl without him and Aaron Rodgers. You have to move on. I like the trade for both teams. I think you have to know when it's time to let the player go.